Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? How's everyone doing? Ooh, where's the music? There's the music. There we go. We are live and finalizing the anet. There we go. 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 Post. Cool. Oh, did you see that? Did you see that? Look what we got finally. An overhead camera. Hey, look. It's an overhead camera. Wow. I know. I finally set one up. Hopefully, okay. How do I sound? Okay, first off, wow. Do I seem darker than normal? Do I seem darker than normal? I look darker than normal. Am I darker than normal? 1 second. 1 second. Let me go into the picture profile here. Do I look darker? I gotta wait for your response. Yeah, I look darker than normal. 1 second. Menu. Where's my? Did I change my picture? Oh, I changed my picture profile. Okay, picture profile. Off. Picture profile off. ISO, auto ISO. Menu. Creative style standard. Oh, that's why. Auto white balance. And that. There we go. Okay, I think we're good there. I think we're better there. There we go. I think, am I better? I can't check it on this one. I gotta put it on this one. Okay, I think we're good. There we go. I think we're good. There we go. I think we're okay. I was playing around with camera settings and I think I may have changed the picture profile. No, lock to this side. There we go. There we go. Much better. There we go. So hopefully the audio is good. The audio should be good. So you know how we had some audio issues, and I do want to apologize. I want to take this moment to apologize. The audio on the yesterday's stream was shit. I don't know what happened. Everything on my end was okay. Like I looked at my little bar that goes do 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 every time I say something, and I checked the mic and I checked the laughs. Everything was unchanged on my end, yet the audio was like 15, like negative 15 on the gain for something. So I fixed it by doing the simplest thing possible. I completely ripped out the entire setup and replaced it. So instead of the Rode Wireless Go being plugged into the computer, it's now plugged into the camera. And then the camera HDMI feed, which now has the audio in it, now instead of going through a Camlink USB dongle, now goes into the PCI Express Camlink Pro capture card that I pulled out of the computer that was downstairs and put it in this one, which is something I've been meaning to do for a bit. I just haven't got around to it. So I did that. And then I also updated Streamlabs, I updated OBS, I updated Stream Deck, I updated everything. And then also, I got an overhead camera now. Woo, look, overhead camera. So now I can do overhead camera. So now we can get a bird's eye view of fires and whatnot. I never actually banned anyone yesterday. I was just joking about that. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. So yeah, so hope you're all doing good today. Hope you're all doing good. Hey, you. Yes, you. Do you want to win a spool of Polymaker filament? Every stream we give away a spool of Polymaker filament. Link in the video description. Enter for your chance to win. You will have until the end of stream or 3 hours in. Ooh, this is going to be annoying. I'm going to have to move that around. 1 second here. 1 second. This is going to be annoying. 1 second. Let me fire this up. I keep hitting the wrong button. Okay, I'm going to move that button there. Okay, there we go. So that's, okay, so that's main, close up, mobile camera, overhead camera, desktop. There we go. There we go. There we go. And then when I want that to happen. So there we go. Am I using 4 inputs? I'm using 2 right now. I've got the main camera, which you see here. The overhead camera is also HDMI, so I'm using 2 of them. The other 2, I still have the GoPro. I was gonna put the GoPro as the overhead camera. The thing is, the GoPro is kind of annoying to use as an overhead camera because you have to like turn on the GoPro and then use the screen to put it into webcam mode and then also turn off the overlay. So like right now I'm using my Canon Vixia. I can just turn it on and it just boots right up and it's good to go. And the thing is, it's close enough that I could still reach up and zoom in and out if I need to. Look at that tape. Look at the quality of that tape, right? Look at that zoom quality. You can count the fibers in that tape. No, seriously, start counting. So yeah. So it's kind of sad that a Canon Vixia camcorder outperforms a GoPro as an overhead camera. Yeah, the Scotch would be proud. So what are we doing today? What are we doing today? I had half a mind to continue the Millennium Mill build. I had half a mind to continue the Milo, but the whole Milo team, a good chunk of them are based in the UK, and it's oh dark stupid over there. So I figured, yeah, we'll go back to the Twisted Fire Starter, and we'll continue on with the anet, because we're into everyone's favorite part of the anet build, electrical. So I've got the two things we're gonna need. I've got my alcohol, and I've also got fire extinguishing capabilities. Also, I have a bucket of sand over there. Also, the garage door is right there, and I push a button and I yeet this out if something happens. So I've got all you need to build an anet. What else? Oh, I've also been cleaning. So this whole drawer is now empty. So I've now got practical things in here, like Wagos and a cutoff wheel and the power supply for my soldering iron, along with my soldering iron. So now, I'm actually getting somewhat set up in here, finally. It's only been 6 months. Let's start the build. First things first, I gotta find the manual for this. anet aid assembly guide. It's been a while. Where is it? There we go, found it. Not empty then. Okay, well, I emptied out all the stuff that has been in here since I left my tool shop. So like, I don't know about you, like I know every now and then you need a little ugga dugga when you're putting a screw in, but I don't think we need a 1/2-inch impact gun, let alone 3 of them. So I've kind of put those away. Did that just flicker? Was there a little flicker thingy that happened here, or was that just me? Yeah, visual artifacts. Am I the only one seeing that? Yes, okay. Like, are you, okay, shit, I wore that. Other people are seeing it. Okay, other people are seeing it too. Okay, let me just play around with my USB cable here. USB cable. Worst comes to worst, I'll swap out to a different USB cable or HDMI. We should be okay though. We should be okay. There we go. Okay, if it happens again, put X's in chat. Don't put, oh, it did it again. Okay, let me find a different HDMI cable. I'll be back in 1 second. Let me just grab a different HDMI cable. 1 second, 1 second. Walk and talk. Okay. You guys are gonna lose me for a second. So, sorry. Come on back, baby. There we go. Okay. This is the thing, it's random. So I swatched the HDMI cable. The HDMI cable was ancient. It's like one of those ancient ones that like, I think it came with like my PS like 3 and it's been like kind of crappy. Is the screen changing colors in the background? What screen? I think we're okay. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. No, I saw it too. I saw it on OBS here. I did bump up the quality. Normally I stream, like, I bumped it up. The stream should now be 1440p. So that way YouTube will let me shove more pixies through the tube to your eyeballs. So hopefully the stream quality is a little bit better because I'm encoding at a higher bit rate and a higher resolution because I'm taking advantage of the fact that I have a 4K camera right on the edge. Oh, are you talking about over, like, can you see, is it down here? If it's this, yes. Yeah, it's got a screensaver mode. So the light, I don't know. It's got a screensaver mode, so probably. So yeah, below the P1P. Yeah, it's on screensaver mode. It does that. I look better in 4K. The problem is if I do 4K when I do these cool punches, you would lose resolution. Okay, so let's get to this. Also, again, I'm sorry, we're not using the usual lo-fi. I got hit with 8 copyright strikes from yesterday's stream that I have to dispute. So that means all AdSense revenue from yesterday's stream is held in escrow for a month. I have the rights to the music, I have the license to the music, but it's YouTube letting, you know, companies do bullshit copyright bullshit. So, how did I like the box you sent? Put it this way, the big magazines hold a lot of darts. And me and the little guy just had a shootout, and it was fun. Okay. YouTube will throw all the crap at it with recompression. Christopher, so that is true. However, YouTube, you can game it. The higher quality of a video you upload to it, the less it crunches it. Or correction, the more bandwidth it allocates. So if you upload a 1080p video to YouTube or 1080p stream and you watch it in 1080p, it actually looks worse than if the video is uploaded at 4K or you stream at 4K and then you also watch it at 1080p. So YouTube crunches it less if you stream it or upload at a higher resolution. That's why when I upload videos to YouTube, I upload at 4K 100 megabit files. Now, luckily I have a gigabit up, so it takes me no time to upload it. But I render out all my videos at 4K 100 megabit. So that way YouTube will crunch it less. The more you give YouTube, the less it crunches it. That is a thing. So. It shouldn't be stuttering. I am dropping no frames here, and I'm using 1% CPU, so. So where were we at? We were at here. Yeah, we were here. Because we got the screen installed, and that was the last thing we did. So now we got the power supply. Chris Lane! $30, cheers, and appreciate the offset copyright loss revenue. It really sucks, because basically I've got like every stream so far this month, I won't make money on for the AdSense until a month from now, which really sucks. It actually, like, I checked my numbers and it hurt. Although, I did see something that made me feel a little bit better. Stefan, CNC Kitchen, puts out a thing every year. I don't know if he does it every year. I saw this year's. Where he shows off, like, he doesn't give you the exact number, but he gives you a breakdown of where his channel revenue comes from. And one of the things I asked him was, what's his watch time? So he's got 16 million views on his channel with 1.4 million X. It did it again. Okay, 1 second. 1 second. You're going to lose me for a second, guys. 1 second. Okay. Okay, I should be back. Try this. I tried a different port. Maybe it's the one port's weird. Oh, Stabby Unicorn, $49.99. Cheers and appreciate it. Thank you. But anyways, so Stefan, 16 million views, 1.4 million watch hours. It did it. It keeps doing it. I don't know why it's doing this. 1 second here. Main camera. Configure video. Nope, that's not it. Device default. Okay, let's try device default settings. Try that. And Dennis, PF Dennis gifted 10 community memberships. So cheers and appreciate it. If it keeps doing it, we're just gonna roll with it. Because it honestly, it's not a huge issue. Yeah. Is it still doing it? I don't know. Yeah, I just did it. Shit, what the heck's going on here? Needs a restart? I don't want to restart. It shouldn't need a restart. I mean, okay, frick it, 1 second. It should be the 1440p encoding. It should not be the 1440p encoding. Because the computer downstairs handled it no problem. This has got a better graphics card that does the encoding. Delete system 32. It's really weird that it's doing it. No, it's also on my end. It's not YouTube, because I could see it in my OBS preview window when it does it. So I just rebooted OBS to see if that perhaps, because I'm not stressing anything. That's the thing. I've got like 1% load on my CPU, and my GPU load is like 17% on a 1070 Ti. So we're not exactly, hitting it with, what is going on here? You know what? Let me try turning off and turning on the camera again. Maybe that'll do it. Okay, we're back. It's Arasaka. Damn it, Johnny! You pushed the button. Okay, hopefully this is it. What is it with us and like tech issues? I had to go, I'm like, I'll just go bump everything up to 1440p. I think we're okay now though. I think we're okay now. This used to happen. Remember, it used to do this back when we were downstairs. Every now and then I would have to reboot the camera. Do you remember that? Every now and then we used to have to reboot the camera downstairs. And it's been a while since we had to do it. I wonder, yeah, because it seems to be gone. Okay, anyways, TLDR, going all the way back to this. Stefan, dang it, it just did it again. It just did it again. Screw it, we're just gonna keep rolling with it. He's got 1.4 million watch hours with 16 million views. I have 5 million views and 2.4 million watch hours. So just to show you what streaming does to like how things work, yeah, that's why. Okay. Attention, this is the wiring diagram of power supply 1, 2, 3 separate. 1, 2, 3 separately represent the fire. They seriously call the live line fire? The zero line white and the ground. I have never heard these terms. I've heard live. I've heard the hot line, the neutral, ground. I have never heard of fire and the zero line. Have you ever heard that before? I have never heard that before. I have never heard that term before. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to fix this. This glitchiness is really annoying me. I gotta figure out what's going on here. Let me. Okay, I dropped it back down to 1080p. I dropped it back to 1080p. See if that fixes it. I'm hoping that fixes it, because that was really annoying. That little flicker, I see it in the corner of my eye when I'm not looking at it. The only downside is I got to resize all my windows. Okay, we're back to 1080p. Okay, that wasn't it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. I have no idea what's going on, why it's doing this. Hopefully it's not, it better not be my my capture card dying on me. It better not be the capture card. It better not be the capture card. The only other thing I can do is a full computer reboot. That's the only thing I think of now is a full computer reboot if it does it one more time. Screen glitch is gonna, yeah, it's gonna, yeah, you know what? I'm doing a full computer reboot. I'll see you in a second. Screw it. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Turn that back up. That's that. I can't see chat. I gotta wait for all this to reload back up. That's streaming. Go live. Open that back up. That back up. Giveaways. Open the giveaway. There we go. There we go. Okay, I'm back. So I just did a full computer reboot. I don't know what's going on because I did test this last night. For those that are like, oh, why didn't you test anything? I tested it last night. It did it again. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're just gonna live with it. We're just gonna live with it, and then I'll have to figure what's going on after. You're on earlier. Well, I wasn't streaming. I was different input. I did do a different. I've tried input 1, now input 4. So I've tried different inputs. It's not that huge of an issue. It's every couple seconds it flickers. The audio's good. Yeah, it's the Camlink Pro because I swapped from the Camlink USB to a Camlink Pro, and it's doing this. And I don't know what it's having. Patrick, if you watch this camera, see, it just did it right here. So none of the other cameras it's doing this. It's only my main camera is doing like a weird glitch every now and then. I've tried different HDMI cables. I've tried, oh yeah, I should have hit the add button before doing that. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it. It's just all of a sudden it's doing these weird glitches. It's a driver issue. They're all fresh installs. Like I just updated all the drivers. Like I literally just installed the Camlink driver. Like all the drivers are up to date. So does the camera get firmware updates? It's an A6300. It's had the same firmware for like 5 years. So bug new drivers. Well, it's a little late now. Which this really sucks because I tested it last night. I recorded some videos and whatnot, and I tried streaming, and it was working just fine last night. But now it's doing this, so oh well. So anyways, whatever. We're gonna live with it. So US standard is black, white, green. Well, good thing I have not those wires. I've got brown, blue, yellow. So I'm assuming I got EU standard wires here. New driver is worse than the old driver. Well, bloody hell. I don't want to be doing this. Camlink Pro drivers. Like this is what I got. Yeah, it's a 4K capture utility. Like I have this installed. Continue with download. Like, yeah, I've already installed it. I think I can try reinstalling it. Next. Repair. Okay, I'll see you in a second. reseat the RAM. I doubt it would be RAM. It's got to be something related to the cam link. It's got to be because it was working through different input and none of the other cameras are doing it. So it's got to be related to this specific setup. But anyways, let's just keep moving on. Okay, so we got what? Brown, blue, yellow. Brown, blue, yellow. So the best part is when it comes to this, onward. Just I'm not going to pay. I'm going to try and not look at the camera while I do this. So if it does it again, just spam the chat with X's, and please don't put X's unless it actually happens. Could it be a network? It shouldn't be a network. Nothing in OBS is saying network related. Okay, let me get the. Oh no! Where did I put it? Did I put it inside? Oh no, it's over here. There we go. Okay, so I could use this camera. Sweet. Look at the wires we got. Look at the wires we got. In terms of crimps, we don't got no crimps. We just gonna shove these in here just like they did. Check Discord. There are other drivers you have to install. Is there? Well, it seems to be working now. It seems to be. Did it just do? It just did it. Fuck. Windows 11. Oh. Camlink Pro drivers. Okay, well, there's Camlink Pro. Damn it. Well, I just downloaded some Camlink Pro drivers, so 1 second here. I will see you in a second. Okay. Oh. Okay. I don't know. We're just gonna keep going. Somebody like me, these are actual like Camlink Pro drivers. I installed them. We'll see. Belts are loose. Okay. Because it's only happening in the camera view. It's only happening in the camera view, so it's obviously related to the camera. Okay. I'm just not going to pay attention. If it happens again, put an X in chat so I know that it's happening. Okay. This is so annoying. I'm going to break into the alcohol before I mean to. Put it that way. So. X. Fuck. Oh well. It is what it is. It is what it is. How old is the camera? It's an A6400, however old that is. I bought it used, but it's been fine for years. And I'm assuming there's nothing wrong with the camera because literally the camera hasn't moved. All I did was instead of it being plugged into one thing into my computer, it's plugged into something else into my computer. So brown wire just goes in there and then we're just gonna tighten it. The fact that you have to bend the stupid case to get at the screw. Interference? I don't think it would be interference, because like, what is there to interfere? Neutral, I guess, is blue. Solar wind. Yeah, that's it. It's swamp gas from a weather balloon reflecting the light of Saturn or Venus. HDMI. I've tried different HDMI cables because the thing is, it was the original HDMI cable before, which worked fine with the Camlink for ages. But now that I'm using the PCI Express one, we're getting this issue, and I don't like that. It'd be like doesn't like the audio. I don't think audio would have to do it because the thing is, HDMI, it was always transmitting audio. It's just I wasn't using it because it was just the onboard. So now the audio that I'm using is the Camlink, or is the Rode Wireless Go is plugged into it. So it always had audio going through it before. It's just I wasn't using it. That was the thing. Now I am using it. And that shouldn't make a difference. But it's okay. So yeah, yeah, I guess we just plug in the power supply directly to the wire. Hokey dokey. Step 26, mount the power supply with M312s. Okay. Which way does this go? This goes on this side. This is so like... Ugh. No fuse? No, we don't need no stinking fuse. Who uses fuses? I mean, come on. In today's day and age, a fuse, what kind of responsible design are we talking about? What kind of responsible type of engineering are we talking about here? M312s? What are these? Okay, where are my M312s? Do I have M312s? I need my little scale. Where's my scale? There's my scale. Although I'm knocking on wood, I don't see it doing it anymore, so here's hoping. The fuse is behind on the wall. Yeah. Just rely on the breaker. So I just got to remember to plug this into a different circuit than the circuit the computer's on. So that way if it pops, it doesn't take out the stream. M312s, right here. Shit, there it goes. Yep, it's still doing it. Okay, whatever, we'll just live with it. And I'll fix it after stream or something. No power switch? No! No power switch. This is my safety. Okay. But if it pops, it's, yeah. Okay, so I know it's still doing it, guys, so you don't need to put X's every time it does it. I know it's still doing it. How old is the Camlink Pro? Like a year or two. Test it first. Nah, dog. Nah, dog. It didn't tell me to, but I am going to change the voltage to 110. There we go. Which one does it use? There's like, I'm assuming it uses this one. Okay, that goes there. That goes there. Anet with a 48 volt power supply. No, this is a 12 volt, 20 amp power supply from 2017, November. Just mount that. You know what? This is ridiculous. I'll be back in a second. Good night, Calvin. Wow, that is really zoomed in. go. Punch in. Way still zoomed in. That'll work. Mobile, overhead. There we go. There's that one. I don't even know where that one is. Main cam, turn that on. There we go, cool. Oop, there we go, that goes there. I'll live up there. Desktop. Yeah, it's something with the Cam Link. It's something with the Cam Link Pro. Something's goofed with the Cam Link Pro. Because right now I just put in the put an X if it does it again. I just went and got the Cam Link USB dongle and put that in. So if it doesn't do it again, it's something with the Cam Link Pro. Simple as that. So okay. So we've mounted that. There's like a little cover here. Power supply step 25. Do I have a little protector? I don't see one. I've got like 3 printed parts or 3 parts left. Oh well, I guess there isn't a protector of some sort. PCI issue. What could it be though? This is like a brand new motherboard. It's weird. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, I see this, but I don't see anything. Oh well. Okay. Main board. So we got little standoffs. Okay. So we got our standoffs, and the main board goes on this side. Okay. So let's get this twisted fire starter out. Yeah, see, now I want to leave it on this camera for a while to see if this glitches out. Make sure it gets all the PCI, some motherboard share lines with other stuff. I know, that's what I'm going to figure out, because it is, the motherboard has, it is a, shoot, it's only an i3-12100F or whatever. It's got a full fat PCI 16 slot. It's got a 1070 Ti in there. The next slot is an 8X slot. That's what the Cam Link Pro is in, and it's only using half of that because the Cam Link Pro is a 4X slot. And then there is an NVMe drive. So I may have to bifurcate the, yeah, I may have to bifurcate it so that it's 8 and 8 instead of like, it might be doing like 16 and 2 or something like that. So I don't know. I'll fiddle that out after stream. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, because it's not doing it with this camera. It's not doing it with this camera. So I'm thinking it might, somebody's like, yeah, it might be a bandwidth issue. Look at that. Look at that quality board. Crooked heatsink and everything. Okay. How does this go? USB port goes up. M3 15 pillars. Okay, I got those. And M3 30 screws. So yeah, so after the stream, I'll go in and I'll play around with the settings and see if I can fix it. Because I would like to just use the, like, I could just leave it like this, because obviously it's only the 4K camera that's causing issues. So it has something to do with that. But I'd rather, you know, I'd rather not have to waste a Cam Link dongle if I don't need to. Can you put clipper on it? You can. This has this is the same controller as a ramps, pretty much. Like the same whatchamacallit. So yeah, you could put clipper on here if you want. Which we will at some point, but not today. It's like a down the line thing we will. Good old Nero 3D, the Canuck Creator Experience. Go live and nothing works. What's the reason for it? Because why not? We built an Polymaker last year. I'm kind of on a kick of building old printers at the moment. So if anyone has, I'm trying to get my hands on now a Prusa Mark 1 or Mark 2 kit. So if anyone happens to have a Prusa Mark 1 or Mark 2 kit kicking around, unbuilt, like unbuilt, that's the thing. Because we build the printers on these streams, so. Or a cupcake or anything. So if anyone comes across like old printers that are unbuilt, reach out to me. Build a Rep Mandel. I would like a kit though. I don't want to self-source something because I wouldn't be building the Rep Mandel. I'd be building like my version of it if I was self-sourcing. Yeah, see, the camera's fine now. So yeah, it's something with the Camlink Pro. So I got to play with those. Because the thing is, it was working just fine in the computer downstairs, but the computer downstairs has a Ryzen 3700X in it. So that's got a bit more overhead than this i5 or i3 12100. Which, don't get me wrong, the i3 does great for what it does in this, because here's the thing. It doesn't do anything. It's sitting at 1% CPU use. It runs whatever, it runs Chrome and any slicer. It doesn't actually run the stream. You need to make a shelf in your backdrop for all my old printers. That's the plan downstairs. I'm currently getting the downstairs area all redone, and the plan is to have these printers downstairs for that. If I can get these nuts to start. So many of these nuts don't start. A little too much video data. We've already talked about it. It might be a PCI lane saturation issue. So we may have to go into the BIOS and play around with some PCI Express settings or update some stuff. We'll see. Doom Cube DLDO. I don't need to. If a Doom Cube kit shows up, I'll build it, but I like it the current way it is. It does what I need it to do. There we go. And there we go. I see a Bastion video. Rook. No. Is it just a Rook but 180? If so, cool. I mean, it's still an open air, mostly plastic printer, so it's kind of like eh for my use cases. If I build it, I would build it like I'd build it for content. Okay, please use a corresponding wire, especially motor wire and limit switch. So here's all the wires and their lengths. I am not trimming anything. Please connect the electronics wire to each component's. Okay. There is no need to separate positive and negative electrodes. Oh, that's great. And this is what it's supposed to look like. So the wires go up and over, I guess. Okay. So wires get routed up, over, through the back, and through the hole. Okay. Let's I left the acrylic protection on. You want to know why I left the acrylic protection on? It's quite simple. They never told me to take it off. We followed the manual. We followed the manual. Okay, so I'm going to drop these. Oh my God, that's so bad. So it has to come up. You come up, over, and down that way. Okay. Oh, all the wires come through the front. Ah, okay. Let me do this then. Snippy snip. There we go. Okay. Put a sleeve on the wires. No, but I see pictures of it, so I am gonna put the sleeves on. I will jokingly follow the manual, but I'm not a masochist. I do have the wire wrap here that comes with the kit, so we are gonna use that. Okay, so I gotta make all these wires come out this way. Look how sketchy that is, that the wires just come out underneath. And then there's like a, yeah, that's how it works. You literally zip tie, you put a zip tie here. Like literally, you got these stick-on, you stick it onto the stepper motor, and that's what holds your wires in place. Oh my God. Yeah, so this literally just goes, and you hope your Z wire, your stepper, or your extruder motor doesn't get so hot it melts. Hey, at least they give these zip ties. Okay, so I am gonna put a little bit of sleeving on this first, because is this all just one continuous piece? Of course it is. Of course it is. Jeez. I love the fact how there's already like wear on this wire. Like this wire already looks like it's been chewed up by like a rat. That's okay. If you can't see it, what mama don't know, don't hurt her, right? What mama don't know, don't hurt her. Go. So now these will come up. Now, are these labeled on the end, or do I have to? Okay, so we have extruder, thermistor, heater wires, extruder motor, fan 1, fan 2, and are these labeled? Fan 1, fan 2. Where are my fans at? Oh, 50-15 fan. Okay, so which one's the 50-15 fan? Shit. Okay, fan 1 is the 50-15 fan. Fan 2 is the heatsink fan. So fan 2 is heatsink, class. Remember, fan 2 is heatsink. Okay? That's gonna be on the exam. Don't let me down. And now we gotta wrap up this whole thing. You think they gave me enough of this stuff? I mean, to be honest, this is actually really nice. I'm gonna need some of this. Okay. There we go. Dang it. I'm really hoping it's just an issue with the PCI Express slots and I can just redo it, like go into my BIOS, bifurcate it, and call it a day. Animate mod. Oh no, we're building this fully stock for now, at least. Like, this is so sketchy. In terms of cable management, we're just doing the, it's good enough. Hey, at least the audio's good. Although it's super weird that like the USB cam link has no issues. It's the PCI Express plugged directly to the motherboard that's giving me issues. I mean, I could just swap computers. I could just put this computer downstairs and bring the one downstairs upstairs. That actually would make more sense, because right now I got a more powerful computer for streaming sitting downstairs doing nothing. But it's not, doesn't matter, because the power of the CPU doesn't matter. So it's kind of like a mute point to swap them. Now, if I game streamed out here, it'd make more sense, but I don't do that. Bifurcating the bus, there are two different devices trying to split. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because I don't know how many. Well, let's see here. Intel i3 12100F. So this has a total of. Where's PCI lanes? Yeah, it's got 20 PCI lanes. Oh, that's why. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's why. Because it's 1x plus 4. So because I have a NVMe drive, the NVMe uses up a PCI bus, I believe. Right? NVMe's use up PCI lanes, right? NVMe drives. So because this has an NVMe drive, my video card's using 16 of the 20 PCI lanes that this has. That explains it. So I got to drop it down to 18. So I got to drop it to 8 and 8. Hopefully I could hopefully this motherboard supports bifurcation. Not all of them do. So hopefully I could go in there and yeah, the 3700 has 24. So I never had the issue there because I had 16, 4, and 4. Whereas this is 16. How many slots does an NVMe drive take up? Is it X2 or X4? Because it's a Gen 3 NVMe card. It's not a Gen 4 or whatever the new one is. 4. Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, so that's it. We're using up all my PCI. So I'm using up all the bandwidth. That's why it's doing it. It's a bandwidth issue. Okay. Hey, at least we know what it is. At least we know what it is now, so we can fix it. So that's should be an easy fix. Just after stream, I'll just go into the BIOS. Is the Milo done? Britt, no. No, Milo's Tuesday. I was really tempted to carry on with the build today, but the Millennium Machine team is UK based, and they are all eepy right now. So I didn't want to like keep them up to oh dark stupid while they stressed over me trying to put it together. So that will be Tuesday. So on Tuesday, we'll do that. So how does this work now? So those go across. Oh, this is what it is. I gotta take off. I gotta put these on because they give you. These come off. Yeah. Where are my tongs? Yeah. Off the chipset and other considerations probably. Okay, so does it make sense though that I should bifurcate that 8x slot to, because right now I got a 16 slot and an 8 slot and then also NVMe drives. Or a single NVMe drive. So if I tell my PCI Express slot to go down to 16x, I should be okay. I believe. Hopefully. Depends on my main board. Well, I don't know. It's a random board. I really don't know exactly which one I have. The files are in the computer. Yeah, so I'll do that after the stream. Because right now, I just went ahead and plugged in the camera that was causing the issues. and I just plugged it in via the Camlink USB dongle, and it's working just fine. So obviously the issue is with the Camlink Pro, and since the Camlink Pro worked just fine in the computer downstairs, and I've just moved it from one computer to another, I'm thinking it has something to do with the way it's plugged in, which, considering this is an i3 and it's only got 20 PCI Express lanes, I'm gonna say it's that. So you can move the GPU to the 8X slot. I can't because it won't fit in the 8X slot. And then why would I put a 4X card in a 16 slot? Probably be a lot easier if I actually had the right size wrench for this, but if bifurcation doesn't work, defenestrate it. Those are words. I mean, if that doesn't work, I'm just going to take the computer I use downstairs and put it out here. Yeah, if that doesn't work, I'll just switch computers, because the computer downstairs in the print room downstairs is a better computer than the one I have up here. It's got a 3700X, a Ryzen 3700 and 32 gigs of RAM, while this has an i3 12100. Wow, Intel really sucks at naming their stuff now. And 16 gigs of RAM. And I know it works down that computer. The only reason I didn't switch the computer is because, you know, I stream out here more. Why don't you have the better computer up here? Because for streaming, it doesn't matter, because they both have 1070s in it. So. Really? Does this fit? No. It doesn't reach. I gotta... Okay, come on. Really? Does that not reach? It doesn't reach. It doesn't reach. It doesn't reach. The... whatever. NVMe uses PCI Express. I know that. I know that NVMe will use that PCI Express. I cut the wire. I never cut any wires. That's okay. Spin the board. No, because then the power got to go through the bottom. I'll make it work. Don't worry, I'll make it work. Make it work. Just doing some of that great anet cable management. Okay. So let's put you, actually, you know what this camera is going to go? Now that I have the overhead camera, you're going to be this camera. You're going to come over here. Drop you down. You're coming over here. You are now the sits in front of me camera. Cool. For this kind of stuff. There we go. Okay. So, start plugging all this in. This is the Z limit switch. This plugs in the middle one, which is over here. The Y-axis limit switch is, this is X, so this is Y. Y-axis is this one. This is X-axis is this one. bit more organized. Okay. Fan 2. Which one was fan 2 again, class? Fan 2 is the heatsink fan, right? Yeah, fan 2 is the heatsink fan, right? Fan 1 was the part cooling fan, right? Okay. Extruder motor is the one right here. Okay, so these are my hotend fans. These are not long enough. Okay, let's see. How do I do this? How do I get these over here? So I got to plug into... Yeah, mine looks different. So, okay. Power in is this. Hotbed is this, and so this is my... So let me see. Maybe if I get these further out of here. So let's see if I can make this work. Oh, man, this is like so close to working. Flip the board. No, I'm following the instructions. If I flip the board, other stuff won't reach. We're following the instructions, class. We're doing it like they told us to. Move the loom to the other side of the screen. I could do that. I could do that. I'm trying to build it exactly like the manual says. The reason I'm doing this is it's the same reason I'm not putting on like ferrules and whatnot. We are building this exactly as the manual tells us. That's why we're doing things like not putting the peeling the paper off. So where's the water cooling get attached? Once it catches fire, oh, I can make this work. I can make this work. Come on. Oh yeah, it fits. We're good. It's a little tight, but we're still good. We're good. Worst comes to worst, we just rip out the wiring for the heater, right? We're good. We're good. Yeah, there we go. We're good. Okay, thermistor for hotend goes where? Nozzle thermistor is the furthest one. Okay. This just flops in the breeze, I guess. So now we got more wires here. It's just a little airborne. It's still good. It's still good. Okay, so these are motors, I believe. Yeah. Z1, which is, I'm assuming this guy. Which one's Z1? Does it tell you which one's Z1? I guess it doesn't matter. Both of the Z motors move the same, right? So I guess it doesn't matter, but one of these is going to be shorter, so I'm assuming the short one's on this side. Z1. There we go. Motor 1. Yeah, Z to motor 2. I mean, here's the thing. If it rips out the wire, that's good content, right? It's all about them. It's all about the content. Come on, get in your hole. There we go. Run this through underneath. Z motor 2. X motor. And we're going to give it to it right here. And then X is going to give it to it right here. And that can also move. That's good. Y motor. Tell me Y is going to go right in here. Okay. Then we have the screen. Plugs into the first one. Okay. I think we're about to boot it up though. So we plugged all that in. Oh, and then we got the power supply. The actual bed and this. So we got these wires which connect power from the power supply in, but we got the bed here. So this just does that. Did we just leave this like, let me see, what is the bed wiring supposed to look like? Oh, it comes up? And I gotta sleeve it. Okay, let me sleeve it. Again, we're doing it like it comes, so it comes like, it comes up, and then it goes through there and down. Okay. Sometimes it do be as it is, though. Okay. Man, this is some bamboo A1 tier stress relief. Yeah, you're right. That was wrong of me. The bamboo stress release is slightly better. Check my picture. It's good enough. Close enough. No, that looks... My tool head's the same. It comes up and goes up and around. That's what mine is. Back in my day, this is how we wired up our beds, and it was good enough for us. It was good enough. Yet, friends don't let friends name their printers A number. China's on holiday. Yeah, it's Chinese New Year, so any Chinese company's pretty much shut down right now. Chinese New Year is like a mix between Christmas, Thanksgiving, and like New Year for the Chinese. So like for like 2 or 3 weeks, everything shuts down in China. Everyone goes home. So yeah. Okay. So this just goes, move that all the way forward. And this just comes up and over. So if this goes like this, right about there. Yeah, right about there. Okay. Grab one of these super great, amazing zip ties. They come with this kit. Won't even hit the end stop? What do you mean? Well, it'll hit the end stop. It hits the end stop just fine. All the wires work. Oh, that won't work. So then, what do you mean? What do you mean in Discord? Let me check Discord. Don't switch. Yeah, mine come up and around, just like this. Yeah, they come up and around and down. I mean, I'm just gonna move it from this side to this side. Take 2 seconds. You'll see. You'll see. Yeah, I'll just have it float up top here. That way you could just kind of do whatever. Or should it come in through this side? Yeah, because it's got to reach all the way over here too. Yeah, I'll just have it do that. There we go. Just have it do that. There we go. Go CAN bus. Yeah, I'll just put CAN bus on it. Convert it to switch wire. I think you guys are kind of overestimating my plans for this. Like, it's an anet A8. Oh yeah, the display turns on when you backfeed the motors, because when you backfeed the motors, they just turn into generators essentially at that point, right? There we go. Convert it to IDEX. That's a little too much for this. I gotta retighten this. Come on, damn it. There you go. Put a Kraken in it. There we go. That reaches there. And we're good there. There we go. And we're good. Okay. So that's all that. So now we gotta hook this up. So our thermistor goes over here. And then our bed wiring, I'm going to run you behind and then up and out. Come on, come on. Well, Britt, if you're still here, Britt, where do you save the streams because I tried to find the stream after the stream to watch it. And I couldn't find it. I'm assuming, I don't, do you save your VODs on if you're still here? Okay, which one is the bed? The bed is the furthest one. Okay. Okay. Stabby Unicorn, 1999. Cheers and appreciate it. Help, I lifted my Voron 2.4 for the floor to my other room and now had a mild asthma attack. Does that mean I should sue the Voron team for the big bucks? You could sue the Voron team for all the profits Voron has generated. And it would not cover anything because Voron doesn't make any money. So you'd be suing nobody. So there is no need to separate positive and negative. Okay, cool. Man, I'm tightening these connectors. There's so much like wobble in them. Like, I feel like I'm gonna break them off the board. Okay. Power. So this one, negative is closest to the outside, and then positive is closest to the inside. Okay, so this is power. There you go. You go in there. Oh, actually, you go that way. In your hole. There we go. Yeah, what we're gonna do is when we get to the Nero After Dark portion of the stream, I'm going to shut the computer off, reboot it, and try and bifurcate it for the PCI lanes for the cam link. See if I can get it working. Because that is something I really want to get working. Okay, then this goes underneath. Across here, overhead camera. No, I'm doing the thing that you can't do on a which one's positive and which one's negative? Holy shit. Does it tell me? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, there we go. 1 second here. Stay. I can't see. My eyes suck. Okay, so black goes in 5, red goes in 7. Okay. Black goes in 5. Red goes in 7. Okay. Okay, so now we have to manage this one and this one. I don't know which one's which, whatever. Drive it up to the top eventually. Okay, I think we're ready to boot it up. Oh, wait, no, we got to put this together first. We got to put that together first. We can't not put together the spool holder, folks. I don't even know how the spool holder works. Okay, we got to put the spool holder together. Wait, that's the most important part of the build. We can't skip that. I also have a whole bunch of leftover parts. Oh shit. Why do I have so many leftover parts? Oh well, whatever. Why do I have so many leftover parts? We got to put the spool. I can't power it up without the spool holder, folks. It is the most mission critical part of this printer. Is the spool holder. We can't do this without our spool holder. Easy drivers. Honestly, easy drivers. I don't like separate drivers. Easy drivers, step sticks. I honestly just put the drivers on the board. In today's day and age, just put the drivers on the board. With how fast we're pushing motors now, and the current draws and whatnot, and how hot step sticks get, just put the drivers on the board. Just put the drivers on the board. They're much more efficient. They run cooler. You get better power delivery. It's more compact. It's easier to cool. Put your drivers on the board. Just do it. There's a reason Duet does it. There's a reason like the higher end boards all have built-in drivers. It's just better. It is better. And then for the, oh, well, if you blow a driver, well, don't unplug your motors with the power on. 90% of the time somebody blows a driver, it's unplug the motor with the printer on. I'm like, well, that's your own damn fault. That has nothing to do with the controller board. Just put the drivers on the board. I mean, hell, the anet has the drivers on the board. The only upgrade is upgrading. Here's the thing, what are you upgrading from? Like, what is gonna come out that's better than a TMC 2209 that just drops right in? Like, what are you gonna get in a TMC 2209 form factor that you'd be able to upgrade from that would be worth upgrading from? Like what is it that, you know, it would have that would make it worth upgrading? Seriously, it just does this, okay. You just put two nuts on the end. That's all it is. It's just nuts. Just put two nuts and it just balances. 2240. Yeah, but what do you get out of it? There you go. That goes like that. There you go. There's the spool holder. Okay. That's it. Okay. Do I have an SD card? Did it come with an SD card? Is there one plugged into it already? No. Did it come with an SD card that I put somewhere? I can't remember if it came with an SD card. I don't think it did. I don't have one. Oh, I forgot to put the fan duct on. Well, I'll do that after. I got the fan duct here. It's printed in PLA. Okay, let me power this up. Yeah. I'm plugging it up with this outlet because I know this outlet's on a separate circuit. So 1 second here. Where are you even plugged in? Oh, you're okay. I should probably have an extension for this. 1 second. Oh no, you're not grounded. Don't use that one. Yeah, I'll just stretch it. I'll just let it hang in the air and not walk into it. Okay. You know what? We'll do this because that way, if it sparks, we get it on camera. 3, 2, 1. It's alive. Okay, that is not safe. Okay. Position. Home all. Oh, that's bound right up. Is there an e-stop? Nope. Yeah. You just unplug it. Okay, I gotta manually de-rack these. 1 second. Okay. Oh, okay. Position. Home all. It ain't going down all the way. Why aren't you going down all the way? Okay. Why is that as far down as you can go? Why is that as far down as you can go? Yeah, 1 second. Back. Okay. Home. Yeah, it's not. The Z ain't moving. The Z ain't moving. The Z ain't moving. The motors are not happy. Right Z is not moving. Okay, 1 second here. Let me power it off. Double check my connections here. Yeah, Z2, you're plugged in. Yeah, Z1, Z2. Yeah, Z1, Z2, that's plugged in. They're plugged in, right? black, green, blue, red, black, green, blue, red. They're all black, green, blue, red. It's plugged in. That's plugged in. It is plugged, powered off. With this machine, if the screen isn't on, it's not powered. There's no, I don't think there is a, no, there is a pot. I can't adjust the voltage on that one. Would I go up or down to increase the voltage? You need to replace that Z driver. I can't. Swap the cable, see if the right moves. Yeah, 1 second. Okay, it's unplugged. Omni 3D printer, welcome to Omni. Okay. Yeah, I can feel it trying to move. It's just not moving. Okay, so it isn't that that's doing it. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, wow. Okay, that is stiff. 1 second here. 1 second here. That is really stiff. Like, I can't move it by hand. Okay. So this one, yeah, yeah, maybe that was just, I had to crack these lead screws. Okay, let them find their home and then snug them back up. Maybe that's it. Binding near the bottom. Well, there's really no way to adjust it. That's the thing. Like, there's really no way to adjust it. Like, that doesn't even screw into anything. That doesn't screw into anything. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna move my end stop all the way up, so we at least have some like safe Z home type situation. Okay, power this back up, try it again. Also, I don't know the buttons for this, so okay, so hit the middle, down, position, home, all. Yeah, it's binding up at the bottom here. How could I fix that? How do I fix it from binding at the bottom? They don't have adjustment. I don't have adjustment. That's the problem. Loosen the motor. That's, I don't know if there's enough play there. Let's see, how much is it out? So that is like 83 millimeter. Yeah, so it is conking out. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. So we've loosened those. So let's loosen all of these. This is kind of annoying. Okay, so loosen that. Loosen that. I don't know if I can loosen all of them. Not exactly the greatest. Okay, there is a bit of play. Yeah, there is a bit of play to them. Oh, it's yeah, it's Okay, let's go up to 70. Yeah, why are you... Oh, yeah, that is... Why is that out so much? Like, there's nothing I can really do to... There's not enough play in these to slide them. Worst comes to worst, I can always just completely remove the lead screw on that side. The rods have room to slide, but where do they have room to slide? That's the thing. There's no, like, there's no play. There's no adjustment anywhere here. Like, this is mounted into that. There isn't, like, I can't just move them. The lead screw nuts are loose. Like, the lead screw nuts are loose, for those wondering. Are the Y rods seating in all the way? They should be. This one isn't. Here, let me see if I can go up all the way. Let's go up all the way. Let's see here. Power this up. Let me loosen the couplers. Let's see what we get. Okay, so the couplers are loose. Pull them all. So we're good. Okay. Yeah, it's the couplers. But the thing is, I don't know if there's enough room to play with them. So let me back position. I want to move the Z all the way to the top. Well, I need to get this up all the way, you'll see. Okay, that's enough. So let's turn this off. And by turn it off, I mean just unplug it, because that's what you do. So now I'm gonna play with these couplers. Let's see here. Oh. Wow, great. That one's stripped. And let's see. Ah, come on. Yeah, I know this one's not in all the way, but it's across. It should be enough. Okay. Oh, come on. Loosen that one. Loosen that. Loosen that one. Loosen that one. Okay, so now I should be able to slide this whole thing up and out. Cool. Stay up top. Cool. Yeah. Fucking hell. Yeah, these are, oh man. No wonder why it doesn't line up. That's all jammed in there. No wonder why. That's jammed in there. Piece of shit. So this coupler is like welded on here. I can't get it off. That's good. And this one has a strip screw. So I literally, and they wobble. There is play to these, so you know what? You stay up here. Okay. Where's my small one? This guy. There we go. Oh. You even have a flat on it? You do have a flat. Okay, so now I'm going to actually index you on the flat. You're going to go right about there. Well, this came, remember, this came with the couplers already attached to the motor. So I left them as is because that's what we're doing. We're leaving everything as it came, right? That was the whole point of this build, is we're building the anet A8 as it comes from the factory kind of thing. Okay, so there's that. Now I got to get this out. Yeah, because there is play in these. Okay. There we go. Back you out, back you out. Okay. For that. Okay. Do. Okay. And of course, now it won't go into the bloody fucking thing. There we go. Get in your hole. There we go. Okay. Okay, now snug these back out just a hair. Let's make sure they're tight. Good enough. Okay, now I guarantee you it's gonna boot right up and we're gonna home and all's gonna be well, and then we're gonna print the best, fastest benchy in the world. So I've got the power. Blue tape, we already got masking tape on here from whenever. You can feel it when it vibrates, so that's why I'm holding my hand here. I think we're okay. Yeah. Okay. So now I actually just have to, like, you know, set my Z offset. So unplug it again. Ugh. Okay, so we gotta come down. Right there. So tighten that nut. Okay. Okay. Okay, cool. So now I gotta set my Z offset, or trim my bed out. Or my soup cans. They're both within eyeball. Okay, so now, X position fast. Okay. Enjoy while I trim this by hand, eyeball. Okay. Wait, what? Exposition facts. Okay. Okay, that's good. You guys having fun? Isn't this fun? Isn't this fun? Okay, now I gotta go front to back. Back. Position Y fast. Okay. Back. So X fast. Go. On. Oh, no, going the wrong way. Going the wrong way. Gotta go up. Good old wing nuts. Okay, that's there. Go the other way. Ah, shoot, is this the one that spins? Yeah. Ah, shoot, 1 second. Other way. Right. Damn it. Tighten that nut. Tighten that nut. Tighten that nut. There we go. Okay, so that goes. Oh. Yeah, whatever, good enough. That'll do. Here, right, I'll turn this off. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Okay. How do I get a file on here? What slicer still has anet A8 profiles on it that I can easily drop an well, where's the SD card reader on this? Is there one on the screen? No. Oh, it's in the board. So I got to put it in through the board. Jeez. I'll use this 128 megabyte one. Slick 3R. I don't think Orca Slicer has an anet A8 profile. I'll check, but that's going to be a bit of a long shot. Also, I got to get this. Okay, watch. Position. Hold on. Okay. Z fast. It still is binding a bit. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to grease it up too. Prusa Slicer might. Prusa might. Prusa Slicer might. It doesn't. Prusa Slicer doesn't either. Cura? Cura might. When in doubt, a lot of grease. Look in the box. I didn't have an SD card in the box. Like, all I've got left is a USB cable, a really shitty spool holder, and a few other random things. I don't actually have... Prusa Slicer does not have... Okay, so maybe... Here, let me fire up Cura. Debugging, configuration. I need to set... Oh, that fan's always on too. Awesome. Quick settings. Home all, multi-flow, preheat PLA. Okay, I'm hitting preheat PLA. Oh, it is. Okay, there's no confirmation. It just does. Cura has? Okay. Let me fire up Cura here. Let me get this. Oh man, this is so sketchy. It's like I'm trying to get the wire so I'm not pinching wires, and it's like, oh, that is, okay. How are you even supposed to like feed filament into this? Like... What the heck is this? Okay, where's Cura? Okay. Okay. Oh, I have 5.5 for Cura. I have Cura 5.5. I need some filament. What better filament than to try out this beautiful, majestic, state-of-the-art machine than what's left that I got from the Tico? If it's good enough for a Tico, it's good enough for an anet A8. That's my motto. You've heard me say that since the day I started streaming. If it's good enough for a Tico, it's good enough for an anet A8, right? Right? You guys hear? You've heard me say that several times on this channel already, right? There we go. Is the Tico filament good? Kinda, actually. It's a nice little transparent filament, too. Do I gotta pinch this? Is that... This is so, like, jank. I'm trying to actually use this, and it's like... Ow! Fuck! On the bright side, it takes so long to heat up, it's not at max temp yet. Fuck. Okay. Trying to get the filament in the hole. Get in your hole. Why won't you get in your hole? Yeah, the heater works. Okay, see if this will get in the hole. There we go. Extruder. Extruder position. Okay, I could go 1 millimeter at a time. Okay, it's not grabbing the filament. Okay, 1 second. Maybe I gotta tension it more. Like, I don't know, what does this arm do? I don't know. Ah, there we go. Sure, that works. We'll just leave it there. But we got filament loaded. That goes there. Okay, cool. Ow, that hurt. That actually hurt quite a bit. I'm not gonna lie, that actually hurt quite a bit. That'll probably settings, add printer. Yeah, that actually hurt. Okay. We're just gonna load up a benchy. Open. I gotta put the fan duct on. 1 second, 1 second. We got this. Isn't a proper printer without a fan duct. There we go. Fan duct's on. Oh no, it's fine. Like, there's no actual, you can't see the burn mark. It just, you could tell it was hot. Okay, slice. Completely default settings. Whatever the default settings are. 0.6 layer height. Oh no, we're not doing that. Draft. There you go. Kenneth, thank you for becoming a member. Cheers and appreciate it. 2 hours. Save to removable drive. Eject. Now I have to plug this in right next to the, you know, really hot wires. Okay. SD card. Mount card. Print file. Benchy G code. Printing. Okay. And yeah, we're totally using the Scotch tape that's on the bed from I don't even know how long ago. Oh. 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 Lefty loosey, loosen that. You see how much it just moves from me tapping it? It's so jank. I don't care if it smushes a little too much. Can't fix that one. Okay. Whatever. Where are you going? Well, oh, all right. It's not pushing plastic anymore. Oops. Okay, how do I make it push plastic? Why aren't you pushing plastic? It's not extruding anymore. What's going on? Okay, I gotta fix this extruder. For some reason, this extruder's not working. Stop. Turn it back on. Okay, why aren't you putting plastic through? Come on. I don't know how these extruders work tension-wise. Like, okay. How do you tighten the screw to put more tension on it? Is that how it works? Or screw more tension? Okay, I think that's good. Okay, let's try this again. See what happens. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. I mean, I could put down some bed adhesion stuff. It's rustic. Well, it's working its way up to temperature. It's working its way up to temperature. Although I will say, I think it is time for us to have a little drinky drink after how it's going. Don't you agree? I agree. Thermal runaway test. We'll do that later. I want to get one print out of it. Because what I'm thinking is next Saturday, we torture this thing. I just want to get a print out of this. I just want to get a print out of it, verify that it works, and then next Saturday, we do shenanigans, I'm thinking. Because I'm waiting on a package that hopefully should show up that will give us something to do Friday. Are you even pushing filament? Oh yeah, you're pushing filament. Yeah, there you go. There we go. There we go. No, well, no. We are gonna... This is not gonna have a fun life because we're gonna do thermal runaway testing on it. What I'm gonna do is I want to set it up so that we can see how long... See, I don't... What is that? Like, I don't... What the hell was that? Because that wasn't in here. No, it like does like a big retract and then unretract. Check the G code. I don't know. We're just gonna let it roll. Like it's still printing. Good God, you see? Look at the retractions. Corrupt SD card? I don't know. It's just a random 128 megabyte SD card. I figured grab one of the really small SD cards I have. I mean, we'll see. Yeah, that's really weird that it did that. There ain't nothing there for that. All right. Well, we'll see if it does it again. No? Okay, we're just gonna have a random blob. Okay, there's just gonna be a random blob on the back right corner of the benchy. Okay. Hey. Oh, min layer time. Oh, yeah, good point, good point. No, there is no minimum layer time setting. Yeah, no. Yeah, minimum layer time's 10 seconds and there's no lift head setting. I don't know. Default is off, or in this case, 10 seconds. So we got some leftover zip ties and whatnot. Very nice. Free USB cable. That's always good. It's right after the brim. No, it did the brim. It did the first layer, and then it did the brim. Then it did that. Yeah. So it was something in the brim, but there's skirt. I'll change it to skirt. Save. Okay. Anet. A8. Yeah. 6.5 millimeter retract. This does not need to be 6.5 millimeter, but I'm leaving it. Yeah, I don't, look at those speeds. Look at those speeds, those default speeds. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. We're just gonna let it do its thing. Let it do its thing. In the meantime, garbage. Keep that, keep that. This is garbage. So we got the little sample PLA that came with it that I'm not going to use. I've got leftover little acrylic pieces. I've got all these leftover screws too, which I guess it's good to have leftover screws. Ain't going to be bad to have them. Foam. Like this kind of shit. I hate this. This is going right in the garbage. I hate this foam. Hate this foam. Right in the bin. Oh no, I dropped it. There we go. Oh yeah, excellent high quality firmware. Like, put it this way, I'm pretty sure if I unplug the heater, it'll just keep going. You needed me to look at the pick and the, okay. Which pick? Like, which picture? There's a bunch of pictures people have posted. Which? Are you talking the AI one? You guys are having way too much fun with those AI prompts. He sent me a picture. Let me check. Oh, wow, you guys watch that. Okay. I'm basically, whenever this is done, I'm going to just go into the BIOS right after stream and bifurcate it and see if that solves the issue. And if it does, then we're going to move on with my life. Look at that go. I mean, what I could do, let me see if I could do this. Because now is the part of the stream. So let me see if I can do this. I don't think I can stream from my phone into this. Go live. I don't think I can. Yeah, no, I don't think I can do that. Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to do that. Basically, just take over the stream on my phone and stream from my phone while I fix the computer and then switch back, but I don't think I can do that. Yeah, I did retight the Z motors. I did cinch them up a bit. They're not tight, but they're snug, so. Oh, see, this is the thing. I didn't read this. The careful with hot hands. I didn't read that. That's what got me. Double the speed. Nope, it's a 2-hour benchy. This is what we got. How do you do? I have CPUs out on here. CPU Z. What's my motherboard? CPU Z. Following the instructions. Okay, let's see. What motherboard do I have? Let's try and troubleshoot this PCI Express issue that I got. So I know I have 20 lanes to play with, and my motherboard is a Asus Prime B660M AD4. Can I copy that? I cannot. Asus Prime B660M. Oop. You guys can watch that. B660M AD4. There we go. So that is a MATX motherboard with PCI Express 4.0, 2 M.2 slots, gigabit, blah, blah, blah. Tech specs. Yeah. Support. Pulling the dot block there. Yeah. So for those that know computer stuff, this is my motherboard. Can you tell me if I'm running into PCI Express lane issues? You played half a Bitcoin for yours? Ooh, new religion. I mean, at the time, that might have been a good deal. I mean, that's like the guy who paid like 20,000 Bitcoin for a pizza. Wow, that warped like a mofo. Or did it? Or is that just the way it's designed? Let's see. What happens when you trust some random person on the internet for CAD? Oh, you get that. Jeez. It is hilarious whenever, every now and then I come across something designed from a community and you load it up and it's like, yeah, you need 50 pounds of support for this to be viable. It's like, yeah, I am not using this. That warped like hell. In the bin. What a waste of plastic. Top slot is GPU. Yeah, the top slot's a PCI Express 16 slot. And then, so I'll show you here. Yeah, so in mine, I have the motherboard, I have the, yeah, I have the GPU in here, and then in this slot, I have the, whatchamacallit card. The Camlink Pro. At least that's what I think. Let me double check. Let me open it up. Let me actually open it up and see what I got in here. Yeah. Okay, no, the cam link's in the bottom slot because the middle slot I can't get at because the GPU blocks it. Yeah. So the GPU blocks the middle slot. So top slot is the 1070 Ti, and then the middle slot's empty because the GPU blocks it, and the bottom slot, I have the Cam Link Pro. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, so in mine, I've got a GPU here, I got an NVMe here, and then I got the Cam Links here, and then this slot is blocked. So. The Cam Link Pro is a Pro CIE. This is it. This is a Cam Link Pro. It's PCI, I don't know, Gen 3 or 4. It's a 4X slot. Like it fits in a 4X slot. Okay. You need to move it up. Well, I can't. You're feeding it only one lane? Oh! So I have to move it up. So how the hell do I move it up? 4 lanes left. Can I go into the BIOS and fiddle with that? Move the NVMe to the slot under the cover on top of the PCI Express. Or actually, no. Yeah, sorry, it is. The NVMe is under this. Sorry, the NVMe is under here. It's not here. The NVMe is here. It's under this. Nope. Put the GPU on the 4X slot and the Cam Link in the top one. Real? I don't want. Oh. You know what? I'm gonna swap the cards. I have a 1070 downstairs. That's a 2-slot card, so I could put the 1070 there. That's why. So I got to put the 1070 there. Shit. Okay. You know what? You enjoy this. I'll be back in a sec. I'm back. Okay. So the 1070 Ti that I have in here is a 2.5 slot card, so that's why. So I'm going to swap it with this one, which is just a regular 1070, which in our case here, there's no real difference for that. Yeah, bold move walking away from the A8. Yeah. So what I'm going to do, wow, look, 1070, ready? Oh, I can still do the peel. Oh. Now here's the thing. Do I want to be ballsy and do the swap midstream? Look how clean this is. Wow, that's actually really clean. Okay. Do it. Well, you guys are, the stream's gonna go down. The stream's gonna go down for like 2 minutes. Probably not. Are we gonna do this? Are we gonna do this? Okay. I'm gonna hit the add button because you know what? At least if I hit the add button, I won't lose all of you. I've got my LTT Tor screwdriver in my back pocket. I'm gonna run an add. The stream will be down. Please don't. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna hot swap a GPU. Well, I'm gonna turn off the computer, but I'm gonna have to kill the stream for this to work. No, I'm not hot swapping. I'm gonna turn the computer off. I'm turning the computer off, but I'm gonna turn the computer off so the stream crashes so you guys don't lose me. So I will see you. Let's see how many viewers I lose. So we're at 449. If all goes good, I'll be back with PCI Express goodness. I will see you whenever this power cuts out. So if whatever it does, it does. It's streaming. You go back over here. And then we open that up. Bring that back up. That goes over here. We come over here. Go live. There we go. Bring that back up. Get that back going. Chill. Get the chill playlist going. Play music again. There we go. Proceed. Verify it's me. Yep, it's me. Am I? Yep, that's me. Come on, Google. Yes, it's me. There we go. We're back. Live chat. Live chat. There we go. So I can unplug you now. So the only downside is I'm down to one monitor. I did not realize that, wow, this thing is huge. So this is what I had it before. So this is a 1070 Ti. It has two HDMI. The 1070 that I put in only has one HDMI. My monitors are HDMI. You shouldn't be low res. You should be 1440p. I'm pushing out at 1440p. Yeah, hit refresh. Refresh. I'm back. Oop. Webcam. Activate. Activate. Oh, did I unplug? No. Overhead. Ooh. Okay. Okay, we've lost some cameras here. Let's try resetting this. It's on. Oh, is something else using it? There we go. Mobile camera, webcam. Deactivate. Activate. There we go. Overhead camera. Deactivate. Activate. There, I gotta reboot it. There we go. I'm just gonna leave it on the main cam as much as possible because that's the camera that we had the issues with. Oh, where is, that should be camera 2. Camera 2? Let me make sure oh, did I plug it back in? Did I even not plug it back in? Yeah, nope, you're that. Yeah, you're plugged in there, you're there. I'm gonna have to find a PCI Express or DVI cable. Do I got DVI? Yeah, I got DVI. There we go. I'm gonna have to find a do you have a DVI cable? Who has a DVI cable? DVI, why are we still using DVI? Here, at least this way you guys can watch the printer. I mean, it's still printing. Ah, I do have a DVI cable, sweet. Okay, you plug in there. There we go, you plug in there. Give me my monitor back. DVI, power saving mode. Why are you in power saving mode? No. Give me my monitor back. Give me my monitor back. Display settings. System. Where is display settings? Yeah, display settings. Where is the screens? Where are multiple displays? You didn't find another. What do you mean you don't find another display? Where's OBS? There's OBS. Okay, I don't know why the overhead camera is not working. Because it's cam link. Oh. Yeah, it's cam link there. Activate. What do you mean no signal? It's right here. It's the overhead camera. Come on. You were working earlier. Come on, come on. I don't know why it's not picking up custom delay. Device default. What's going on here? Maybe, oh, it might need a dual link DVI cable. It might need a dual link DVI cable. Yeah, it might be one of those ones that needs like a dual link DVI cable. Yeah, that's annoying. Dang it. Seriously, what do you got? You got 3, oh, it's all display port, that's why. Yeah, that's annoying. That's annoying. And I don't think I have a display port adapter. No, I don't. I just got HDMIs, all HDMIs. For some reason, this one DisplayPort doesn't want to work. So. Yeah. Okay, try that one. Oh, now the camera's working. Sweet, okay. Now it's working. Overhead. Device 3. Device 4. Deactivate. Activate. Okay, now it's only working with one frickin' camera now. Well, I got my main monitor working again, so that's got that going for me, which is nice. Display, make this a main monitor. Yep, okay. Yeah, for some reason my overhead camera's not working now. What the heck? What the heck? But the main camera is. The main camera is. Hi. There we go. Oh no, the camera, I just had to fiddle with the cable. It's working over DVI now. So now you should be able to, main screen, nope. There you go. Nope, that's not it. This one, there you go. There you go. So I got the main screen back. So the only thing that's not working is my overhead, which I could probably, might need a reboot. Let me turn you off. Okay. So hopefully, keep an eye on this. Oh, I'm way up here now. Whee, make me bigger. Make my monster grow! There we go. So keep an eye on this, and hopefully it doesn't, I don't lose it again. It doesn't get all wonky. I'm just trying to figure out why it only works with one input. But hey, it's working. So for those that were like, hey, thank you for looking that up for the PCI slot stuff. One PCI Express, yeah. So this motherboard supports one PCI Express 16 graphics card, one PCI Express 16 supporting 4X mode, and one PCI 16 supporting 1X. So yeah, that's what was, I had in the wrong slot. So I moved it. So now I have this, does this one have the, can I peel this one? No, I got an Asus, wow, that's actually kind of big, 1070 Ti. I don't know, I guess I'll put this in my wife's computer. Or no, it's got to go in the computer downstairs. Or technically I could take her 1060 out of there and put this in there, but we'll see. Cool, well, now I got a spare 1070 kicking around. That ain't bad. Although I wish I knew why my overhead camera ain't working. I don't know. I'm not too concerned about it right now. Did the redacted ever get revealed? Well, if it was revealed, it wouldn't be under a cloth now, would it? But let's just enjoy the anet doing anet things, like printing a boat. And no, I'm not giving this away. I actually have uses for this, so. Forgot to start the ad. I did start the ad, Kaspersky. It just, whenever I hit the ad button, not everyone gets an ad. Simple as that. It's like sometimes people get ads. Look at that spool wobble. What are you talking about? This is the most smoothest thing ever. Spicy doing anet things hopefully won't have it. Well, it's working. I mean, we swapped GPUs mid-stream. That's always a fun thing to do. What I'm going to do is after the stream's end, I'm going to do like a full proper reboot of my computer properly and see if we can figure out why the overhead camera's not working. Cool. Full roll. Well, I mean, it's literally rolling on a piece of threaded rod, so. And then we got our janky ass electronics here. I wish, how are the steppers? Ooh. Okay, those heat sets are a bit warm. Is that dog hair in the PTFE tube? Probably. Yeah. How's the bow looking? I mean, it's not looking as bad as you would think. People printed like whole Iron Man suits on this shit. Okay, 1 second here. I'm just gonna try one more thing to see if I can fix this overhead camera. 1 second. I just wanna reboot OBS. Okay. So we're back. Turn you on. But hey, on the bright side, audio's good. I mean, audio's good. That's good, right, guys? Small victories. Small victories. Okay, overhead camera. Overhead. No. 2. Deactivate. Activate. Nope, it's not seeing it. Why aren't you seeing it? It's not seeing it. Why aren't you seeing it? You should be seeing it. You were working fine earlier. Oh well. Maybe this one might be the HDMI cable. Oh well. Try something else later. Don't think I have one for this though. No. That's downstairs. That cable's downstairs, yeah. 1 second. 1 second. Can you guys see that? Yeah, you can see that. Okay. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this. See if this works. So you unplug, because you've been having the trouble. You plug in. Okay. Over the cable. Okay. What the heck is going on here? Okay, let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. So turn the GoPro on. So this is why I don't want to use the GoPro as the overhead camera, because to do it, you have to like turn it on, plug in that, and then activate. Okay, yeah. Now for whatever reason, the cam link is only working on one device. What the heck? What is going on here? What is going on here with this? I don't know what's going on with the cam link. Because now it's only working with one device. Oh well. Reinstall driver. Okay, let's try reinstalling the driver, see if that helps. I want to restart now. Okay, I'll be back in a second. I'm restarting. Default and like 1. There we go. Okay, so we're back there. That's back. Drop that. Get the music going again because we need the music, otherwise we can't be doing this. Fire that back up. Get back into YouTube so I can see all your beautiful faces. go live. There we go. Okay, so we're back on that. That goes there. You go over there. We're back into chat. Hi, chat. Did you miss me? Live chat. That one works. Overhead camera does not work because I haven't turned it on. Turn that on. There we go. Overhead camera, overhead. Camlink Pro, deactivate, activate. It's not working. I don't know why the secondary camera isn't working now. What the heck is going on here? Like, what the heck is going on here? What the heck is going on here? I don't know what's going on. I see if this one works. Try swapping cameras, see if it works. Yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, we got an anet printing. There's really only so much to look at. Okay, okay. Okay, it's... I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, I know the mic switched. It's doing... What is going on here with this camera? Okay, yeah, top view for a second. It worked for a second. Yeah, it's only working with one camera. Like it will only work with one camera all of a sudden. Like it won't work with more than one camera, and I don't know why. Yeah, there was top view probably showed up the moment I unplugged the main cam. Yeah, I'm just gonna swap the computers. Screw it. I'm just gonna swap the computers. I'll just swap the two computers around. I'm just gonna swap the two computers around. Screw it. Because I know the one downstairs works. So. Well, Chris, what advice do you have? Because I put it up into that slot now, so now it's in the 4X slot. We've updated the drivers, and now all of a sudden, it's just we're not working. Like it's just not working. I don't know why. I don't know. Mobile cam works, it just can't get the overhead cameras to work. I just can't get any of the other, like, the cam link will only work one at a time. Yep, updated the drivers, restarted the PC, we've done all that. I'm gonna try reseating the card. I'll try reseating the card after stream. So. PCI lanes could be exceeded. Yeah, but before we were on a 1X slot and all of them were working, it was just glitchy. Now it's just only one will work. And it's really weird. Roll back the driver. I don't think it's the driver. I don't think it's the driver. I think it's something weird. Yeah, yeah, it should work or it's digital. It should work or it doesn't. Like, let's do a quick Google. Camlink Pro only working one input. one input at a time. Okay, let's check what Google has to say here. I've been searching for anyone else, hoping I don't have to. I got a CamLink Pro last week and installed Windows 11. All is well. OBS recognized all 4 devices automatically, and I tested each one individually with no problems. Today, the artist is like 3 input 1 solid no matter what. However, each additional input blinks in and out. Okay. So yeah, that was a PCI Express issue for them. That's the main. Yeah, we had something like this with a scanning. Had to do a house call. What? Okay. Huh. Yeah, my GPU does the encoding. That's why, yeah, the GPU does the encoding. I don't know. Yeah, motherboard BIOS. I don't want to lose you guys again, so I'm not going to bother. I'll fix it after stream. I mean, we are 3 hours in, so I probably actually will end the stream relatively soon, because this Benchy's 41% of the way in. So, did I relink sources? Like, well, the way it works in OBS, like, here, I'll show you. So the way it works in OBS, right? So you got your main screen or whatever. So if I go to overhead camera, I go, so here's the main camera. So it's HDMI 1. HDMI 2 is that. So like HDMI 1 works, but like CamLink source 2, which is the overhead camera, isn't being picked up. Device default, custom 1080p. Yeah, no, defaults. Yeah, put everything back to default. Yeah, see, it's not picking it up. And it won't pick up the GoPro in slot 3 either. So, re-adding the source. Okay, delete. Let me just create a video capture device. New overhead cam. Okay. 2. Yeah, it's still. Yeah, it's still not showing up. Yeah, there's overhead cam. Yeah, it's still not showing up. One works, but 2's not. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what the hell is going on now. Audio's working. Audio's going through 1, that's why. Is the yeah, no, we've already verified that the slot is a 4X slot. You're getting the audio, you're just not getting the video. Yeah, something's weird with it, and I don't know why. The audio was different. Yeah, it was pulling from a different source. It's just the video. What is it? 3? It's a modern board. It's all modern. Its compatibility isn't like a 2 or 3 thing. It's a 2X. It's a Gen 2 4X card for those wondering at home. The SMP with the M.2 slot. It may. I don't know. And the BIOS have defaulted lower. Well, you know what? I'm gonna find out right now because I'm gonna reboot the computer again. So I'll be back. This is super annoying. You know what? Let's do the giveaway. Let's do the giveaway. I'll turn on Nero after dark. So that way, you know, those that are here for the stream and the giveaway, we'll do the giveaway now. We'll get that done out of the way. So for those that don't want to hang around while I finagle with tech support issues, yeah, do all the cams show up? So they show up as cam 1 to 4. So that shows up. It's just the actual feed from whatever doesn't show up. That's the thing. Because regardless if you have a camera plugged into the CamLink 4 or the CamLink Pro, it will show up. So it does show up, CamLink 1, CamLink 2, CamLink 3, CamLink 4. But they just show nothing unless they're receiving a signal, and it's just not receiving a signal. So let's do this giveaway. So if you haven't entered for your chance to win some Polymaker filament, link in the video description. I'll give you until 11:15, so I'll give you 3 minutes if you haven't entered to get entered. So we could do that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the stream running, but I'm going to turn the computer off. I'm going to reseat the HDMI card, the capture card, just to make sure it's seated right. And then I'm going to try and play around in the BIOS and see if there's like a bifurcation thing I got to turn on. And then we'll move on from there. So we'll see how that goes. So, yay. Because the thing is, I'm not going to go inside until this print is done. So I need to do something. Stream from my phone. No, I can't jump in. Otherwise I would. Oh, the Camlink app. Let me see here. Okay. Whoever told me to open that, like, crashed everything. But we still don't have the overhead camera. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on. The HDMI, that's graphics card stuff. That has nothing to do with that. That was just the second, like, I pulled out a graphics card with 2 HDMI, and the graphics card I put in only has 1, so I had to plug in a DVI. That was completely not related to this at all. Try restart. We've tried restarting the PC. We've tried driver updates. We've tried all that. Tried different cables. I've tried 2 different devices on different ports as well. It's weird. It will just only pick up 1 at a time. So if I unplug this, I think the overhead camera will work. It's just you'll lose audio. Have a logo around the screen. Okay, let's do this giveaway. Let's do this giveaway, get that done, get that out of the way, and then I'm going to reboot the computer and try some more shenanigans. I can't believe this isn't working. Because I can't leave this running. I want the Benchy to finish, but I can't leave it running. And normally I would just end the stream, because it's been 3 hours. We got this printer up and running. We got what we wanted to get done. It's just for some whatever reason, we just can't get this to work. So I'm going to go into the BIOS. I'm going to make sure like there's enough lanes set and everything. I need a number. I don't know. Just give me a number. Just give me a number. I don't want to count too high. Just give me a number. 3. 1, 2, 3. Cool. Round and round it goes. Where she stops. We'll find out in a second. Oh, is it going to be the line? Is it going to be the oddball? No. Damn it. One day, PF Dennis. Hey, PF Dennis. I know that person. Congratulations, Dennis. You have won yourself a spool of filament from Polymaker, and I'm going to take care of that right now. I'm going to take care of making sure you get it right now, because the last thing I want is all this to break. So let me do this right now. Today, give away 1 spool. Submit. There we go. Compose. More. Sent. Send. Resend. Polymaker filament winner. Congratulations on winning a spool. Blah, blah, blah. There we go. There we go. There we go. Send. Congratulations, Dennis. Okay. So we're gonna call it here for the main portion of the stream. From here, this point on, if there's gonna be cutouts, I'm gonna be trying to fix an issue why my freaking overhead camera stopped working. It was working before, now it's not. So we're gonna do some finagling. This is gonna suck. I hate doing this. I really wish, like, it was working yesterday, but now it's not. Fuck. So shout out to Polymaker for the spool of filament we gave away this stream and every stream. Link for them and more in the video description. If you want to help support the channel, the content I create, things I do, consider becoming a channel member, Patreon supporter, gifting memberships to others, or just checking out any of the links in the description, or buying some merch, also link in the description. Doesn't cost you anything extra. It goes a long way in supporting the channel. So what I'm going to do now is the stream's going to go down for like 5 minutes. I'm going to reseat my capture card, see if that fixes it. I'm also going to play around the BIOS and see if there's any like bifurcation BS I got to deal with to try and get this to detect more than one graphics card. So if this doesn't work, when I come back, we'll just shoot the shit for a bit. And if it does work, we're good. If it doesn't work, I'm just going to swap both computers. I'm going to swap the computer downstairs with this one because I know the computer downstairs works with this setup, because it's a setup I've been running since forever. So yeah. Okay. I will see you hopefully in a bit. Hold your breath. I'm going to put an ad so at least you have something to watch. Settings that I think I would need. I couldn't find like a bifurcation thing. So I couldn't find anything that was like bifurcation or able to change the PCI Express lanes. The closest I found was being able to change what gen it was. So I told it was Gen 2. So we'll see. Let's see. Overhead camera. Nope. And that's Cam Link 2. Nope. It doesn't. It's not working. It's not fucking working. Shit. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on. Which is funny because it worked. I could pick up all the cameras on the bottom slot. It's just, it would randomly glitch. Like, it would just randomly glitch. Yeah, refresh. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. Why it's not picking up more than one source. It only picks up the one source. Like, watch. Well, here, I'm gonna unplug the main camera and watch. It'll probably pick up the second one. Watch. So if I unplug the main camera, you're probably gonna lose audio for a little bit here. Yeah, I don't know what the heck is going on. Not enough lanes, but it's in a 4X slot. Yeah, the stream's for all intents and purposes over, just so you guys are aware. Like, this is just troubleshooting bullshit now. Trying to figure out why it's not working. You know what? I'm actually kind of worried. Christian, actually the bottom slot is 4x. Are you serious? No, the slot physical. You know what? I'll be back in a second. I'll be back in a second. There. Chill. Okay. Restore pages. Bring that chat. Ah! Okay. When you look inside the slots, you can see the pins. The pins go out this far in the middle slot and this far in the bottom slot. The bottom slot's 1. It's the middle slot's 4. Or correction, it's the opposite, sorry. The middle slot's shorter. The bottom slot has more pins. The bottom slot has more pins. You can see the pins in the PCI Express. So now we leave it on this one and see if we get, no, the bottom is 4x. The bottom is 4x. The middle one is 1x. The bottom is 4x. The middle is 1x. So now we leave it on this one and see if we get glitches. So everyone, grab a drink and drink. And don't put X unless you see it. Dark 4 eons. Don't put an X unless you actually see it glitch out, please. Yeah, this was the one it was glitching in before. But we've also swapped the GPU. We've done a bunch of reboots. We've swapped drivers. I've swapped cables. I don't even know how many times. So the whole setup has changed again. But hey, at least the audio's good now. Fucking hell. Hey, look. So this is printing. What do I got in here? Let me see. Make sure Bamboo sent me the right cables. You start to slice a file. I don't know. I'm not going to risk it. Right now, we're just trying to see if it does that random green glitch out that it's been doing. Heat bed sensor unit. So that's just a load cell. Cool. Yeah, the A8's working. It's actually not bad. I'm not going to lie. And for those wondering, this was printed on something in the same anet filament. So it's that, or the Tico filament. Christian, I do appreciate the help, guys. I do appreciate the help. I know I get a little, you know, terse at times, but it happens when you got 20 million people randomly shouting stuff at you. Okay, this looks like the right cable, hopefully. Good God. Really? This is the cable they use for the heat bed. No wonder why they have so many fucking issues. The card was loose. I don't know. I did reseat it, I think. Oh, look, they get you. Instead of the tape, you know how I have the video on how to fix the bed on your anet using, or on your Bamboo using tape? Look, they include a little clip now. A little VHB clip to do it. So yeah, well, we're gonna wait. We gotta wait. We still have 25% to go on this print. What do you guys want to do for a video this week? I've got a few ideas. I think this week's video is gonna be a twofer. Oh, X. Fuck. God damn it. Seriously, it just did that. Fuck. Did it seriously just glitch out? Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna swap the computers. I'm just gonna swap the two computers around. I'll just swap the two computers around. Yeah. No, it's a, if you didn't see the glitch, you probably just weren't looking at that exact moment. It does a like glitch. It's like a green glitch. You didn't see it? Well, I haven't seen it either. There was a glitch. Yeah, you probably just weren't looking directly at it. It's very quick. It's like literally like it's a couple frames, but literally you just get like it's like a green bar pops up either at the very top or in the middle of the screen. I haven't seen one. I'm looking at my output here. Let me actually pull up my stream so I can watch it. Is the card pulling more power than the slot can hit? Dude, it's a Camlink Pro. It's not pulling a lot of power. Okay. So it has nothing to do with the video quality, because we've tried dropping it down to 1080p. I've seen it twice. Yeah, I'm trying to see where it is. Yep, I just saw it. Yep, it's still doing it. Yep, fuck. Fuck. Yeah. What's the GPU load? 20%. And by the way, we've changed GPUs too. We've swapped the GPU. So we've swapped the GPU. We're for those wondering, oh, are you overloading your computer? No, I'm nowhere near overloading the computer. We're using freaking 38% of the RAM, which that's just normal. 18% CPU. GPU's under 20% usage. So we're not hitting anywhere near contest is over. We already did it. We're not hitting anywhere near loading it up. So yeah, we know it's glitching out. So you guys don't need to tell me it's glitching out. We know it's glitching out now. I just don't know why. I didn't change anything. It's just the 4K. It's the 4K. PCI lane thing with the board and the CPU setup. That's what I'm thinking. I'm just going to swap the computers. I'm just going to swap this computer. This is going to go downstairs. It'll live with the Camlink, and it'll be fine. Posted a screenshot. A screenshot of what? Did you post? If you posted a screenshot of the glitch, I know what it looks like. I'm seeing it. Yeah. Yeah, I know what the glitch looks like. You guys don't need to post, you can stop saying X's. We know it's fucked up. Yeah, we know it's fucked up. Yeah. But yeah, you can see, you can see here in this image, so the bottom one is an X4. You can see the extra pin. So this is an X4. So yeah, I have no idea what the fuck's going on. Yeah, I've no, it's not interference from the anet. It was doing it before we powered it up. I'm just gonna swap the it's a 3D printing channel, so let it go. Who cares? Well, if you don't care, you won't care about this then. Bye. Yeah, they got a day to figure out why their comment is not appropriate. Remember the whole if you don't have anything good to say at all? If you did you grow up in a fucking bubble? You can obviously see that this is causing me some to not be happy, and I'm not the kind of person to just say fuck it. Oh, it's okay. I'm okay with my viewers having a shit experience. So we're gonna try and sort this out, and people are helping me. And then you come in here and go, no, you don't mean, yeah, fuck off. Talk about the M.2. Yeah, it's really weird. I don't know what's going on. We're trying to figure out. So I swapped over to using a Camlink Pro. Windows driver, you fucking Windows people. It's not a Windows driver issue. It is entirely related to the Camlink Pro, and it's something to do with the hardware on the motherboard. Because here's the fun fact. When we put this in a 1X slot, yes, it doesn't work in regards to being able to support multiple cameras, but the camera that we're getting the glitch with right now doesn't glitch. So the glitch has nothing to do with drivers. It's a hardware issue. It's a hardware issue because it doesn't glitch when we put it in a 1X slot, but when we put it in a 1X slot, we can only use one camera at a time, which obviously there's no point in using a 4 input card if you can only use one, but it doesn't glitch. But now we put it in a 4X slot, we can use all the cards, but the 4K camera glitches. So it's obviously not something in... Oh, and for the registry error, it was doing this before we swapped GPUs too. It was doing this before and after we swapped GPUs. So when I looked in the BIOS, the only thing I could do is change the generation. I couldn't find anything to split PCI lanes, but I could change the generation, and I told it to be Gen 2, which for the capture card, which that's what it is. So. Going to be the Camlink Pro itself? I don't think so, because we had the Camlink Pro downstairs running with the exact same camera. Back when I was streaming downstairs often, before I moved to the garage, we used the Camlink Pro, and it worked fine. Yeah, it would bog down when I slice something, but that's a GPU or that's a CPU thing. So, like, there shouldn't be an issue. Like, nothing has happened to cause it to conk out like this. Forcing Gen 2 probably means slow down the whole thing. Well, here's the thing. It didn't make it any better. It's still doing the exact same thing, so. Just overloading the motherboards. Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna swap them. No, I'm gonna put the TI in the what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the computer from downstairs. I'm gonna go grab it right now. Grab the computer from downstairs. Ugh. Fucking hell. There we go. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I got this computer, which is the computer that I use streaming in the room downstairs. This one has a Ryzen 7 3700X in it. This one works. I know it does, because it literally ran this exact setup without issue for years. So what I'm going to do is just swap the two. Simple as that. I'm just going to swap the two setups. So. Lanes on this board are fixed, yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to swap the two setups. Easy peasy. I know this computer will work with that because I literally ran it like that for years downstairs. So it should just work. Is that Ryzen CPUs usually have more PCI lines? Yeah, I know. So what I'm going to do is this computer is going to go downstairs and it just use cam links. Oh my. Why is that so loud? Okay. But yeah. I know that card is Gen 2. Yeah. This is so annoying. This is so annoying. Does this fit in here? Yeah. Get in here. Oh my God, this thing is huge. That's what she said. Oh my God, can I not fit this in here? Can I not fit this in this case? It should fit. It fit a 5700X. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, let me just make sure I have enough pins. Make sure I'm putting... Okay, so this one, the bottom one is... Yeah, that's a 4X. Yeah, that's a 4X at the bottom. So this is a B450 mortar. That's a 4X. And it's got freaking 32 gigs of RAM, so this one makes more sense. I do more stuff out here anyways nowadays. Okay. So, put you in there. Plug you in. Now, what would be really ballsy of me is to literally swap computers midstream, but we're not going to do that. I'm going to do that after. But what I am going to do is back up my thing here, because I'm going to lose everything I saved on this desktop. Yeah, that's going to be annoying. That's going to be annoying. I'm going to have to redo all that. Redo my OBS. I don't want to redo it all. Okay, settings. Let me back all this up. Scene selection, export. We're gonna call this, put this on the tower. Put this in the standards folder. This is gonna be garage, shop, streams. Garage shop streaming, there we go. Save that one. So save that scene, cool. Oh, nope, don't close that. I'm still live. Well, I gotta swap the PCI Express card, so I can't do that. Although, if you hang around, I'm gonna be doing a stream after I do this even later tonight. So literally after I back this all up, I'm ending stream, finally. This has gone on long enough. How do you export a profile? Where is export? Like, I know I don't have a ton of scenes here, but how do I export it? Devices, accounts, profiles. There we go. Export. There we go. Okay. 3D. Save it in my standards folder. Not volume control. What is going on here? Edit profiles. Default profile. There we go. Export. There we go. The garage shop stream deck. There we go. Save. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna call the end of stream there. What I'm gonna do is once I get it all back up, I'm gonna create another stream unlisted and I'll drop it in the Discord if anyone wants to shoot the shit later. This will probably take 10, 15, 20 minutes. I don't know how long, but we're gonna call it here because this is, I'm not gonna be able to sleep if I don't get this working, and it's gonna drive me fucking insane. I'm sorry. So yeah, I will see you all in a little bit. Hopefully, if not, I will see you on Tuesday for the next part in the build of the Milo. And so cheers for those that help support the channel, content I create, things I do. I appreciate it. I'm really sorry tonight. I was so happy we are gonna have the anet printing and just shoot the shit, but tech issues get to me, man. Like, these kind of issues just get to me because is it still glitching out even? Like, I haven't seen it glitch in a while. I'm assuming it's still glitching out, but it's not. I can't live with this. I can't have you guys dealing with this. I can't. Not me. Yeah, it still is. Okay. We're calling it there. Appreciate you guys. Cheers. I will see you on Tuesday. Hopefully I could see you later, but if not, I'll see you on Tuesday. Goodbye.